Hello. This week we have a couple of different stories we're going to be talking about. And the first one comes from A Poison Tree, and we're talking about word relationships. So we want to think of word relationships and how they can build your vocabulary. It can also help you to analyze and appreciate how carefully an author has chosen particular words or to describe or express something. One type of word relationship is denotation and connotation. Of course, all words have denotations or dictionary definitions, but also knowing and understanding their connotations is implied meanings that are not part of their dictionary definitions can help you to identify the subtle differences between them. For example, the words cheap and inexpensive are synonyms. They have the same denotation, not costly, but their connotations are different. The word cheap usually has a negative connotation, implying that something is inexpensive but poorly made. By contrast, the word inexpensive has a neutral connotation. It doesn't make any judgment about quality. Another good tool for thinking in terms of word relationships is to use analogies. An analogy is a comparison that illustrates an idea by comparing it to something that is already understood. You can use analogies to understand various types of word relationships, including synonyms and antonyms, item to category, part to whole, and cause to effect. For example, if you know that synonyms are words that share the same denotation, so an analogy can be used to illustrate their different connotations. Sad is to gloomy as happy is to cheerful. Similarly, antonyms are words with opposite denotations. An analogy using synonyms might be lively is to listless as happy is to sad. So we've got the definition. You'll come up here and look at the model section and do your identification and application, your modeling, and look through that. Then you'll come over here and do the Your Turn section, read that little piece up there, the 4 lines, and then answer these 2 questions. And don't forget to click Submit Assignment when you're all done. The second part that you'll be doing comes from the next story, and it is over reasons and evidence. So we have our definition. A reason is a logical statement that supports something you think or feel after reading a text. For example, after evaluating a story character, you might feel that his actions were cowardly. So here's your reason. Joe felt ashamed because he did not try to help his friend. The second half of the sentence is a reason because it supports your evaluation and makes it more difficult to disagree with. But now you need to point to evidence in the text to support your reason. How do you find it? To find evidence, you look deeply into the text like a detective and pull out enough information so that your point of view will be convincing to others who have read the text. Evidence is what you present to others as proof that your statement is correct. Finding it might involve looking at Joe's past actions, statements, and feelings. Authors of informational texts often present their own judgments and reasons. For example, the Dust Bowl was the worst ecological disaster in U.S. history because it displaced thousands of families. They then offer evidence to back up their reasons or reasons. This evidence may take the form of information from outside sources, statistics, or photographs. So you have your definition again. Then you'll come over here to the model section, read your identification and application, and model. Then you'll come up here to Your Turn, read this section, this kind of paragraph here, and then answer your 2 questions. And that's all you have to do for StudySync this week. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.